Good evening and welcome. Tonight I'm going to be reading to you this book about Venezuela. And look at this big beautiful picture of Angel Falls. Isn't that lovely? Venezuela. Around the world. Let's see. I'm actually going to have you look at the pictures while I read to you. How's that? Around the world. Our world has many countries. Each country has beautiful land. It has its own rich history, and the people have their own languages and ways of life. Venezuela is a country in South America. What do you know about Venezuela? Let's learn more about this place and its story. Right there. Passport to Venezuela. Venezuela is in the northern part of South America. Various islands in the Caribbean also belong to Venezuela. Brazil, Colombia, and Guyana share borders with Venezuela. The Caribbean Sea is to the north. The country's total area is 352,144 square miles. Nearly 31 million people live in Venezuela. Important cities. Caracas is Venezuela's capital and largest city. Almost 3 million people call it home. The city was founded in 1567. During the 1940s, the oil industry helped it grow quickly. Over time, Caracas became the center of the country's economy. The city has many large manufacturing businesses. They produce cleansers, paper products, rubber, and clothes. Caracas is also home to banking and service companies. Maracaibo is Venezuela's second largest city. It has a little more than 2 million citizens. In the beginning, the city was famous for its coffee. Then oil was discovered and the economy boomed. Today, Maracaibo is also home to one of the country's most important ports. Venezuela's third largest city is Valencia. About 1.7 million people live there. In 1812 and 1830, Valencia served as a capital of Venezuela. Animal feed, cars, clothes, plastics, soaps, and tires are produced there. Its factories process cotton, coffee, and sugarcane. Venezuela in history. For thousands of years, native tribes lived in what is now Venezuela. In 1498, Spanish explorers discovered the area. For nearly 300 years, Spain ruled over the land and its people. In 1819, Venezuela became part of Gran Colombia. This area included what is now Colombia, Ecuador, Panama, and Venezuela. In 1830, Venezuela became an independent country. After gaining independence, the Venezuelan people continued to fight for freedom. For decades, the people held riots. They protested different dictators. After 1935, new political parties were created. Since 1958, all Venezuelan presidents have been elected by a popular vote. The people of Venezuela have had many struggles. In 1999, floods and mudslides killed about 30,000 people. Since 2015, Venezuelans have struggled with a weak economy. Timeline. From 1498 to 1499, explorers Christopher Columbus and Alonso de Ojeda visited Venezuela. Then in 1521, the Spanish turned Venezuela into a colony. Then in 1811, the Act of Independence was signed. This set the country free from Spain's control. Then, from 1829 to 1830, Venezuela became an independent republic with its capital at Caracas. Then, in 1998, Hugo Chavez was elected president. He ruled until his death in 2013. Then in 2016, thousands of people rioted over a lack of food. An important symbol. Let you look at Nicholas Maduro. Anyway, Venezuela's flag has 3 stripes. They are yellow, blue, and red. 8 white stars are in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The country's coat of arms is on the yellow stripe. The country is a federal republic. The president is the head of government. Venezuela is divided into 23 states. Each state has its own elected officials. Across the land, Venezuela has a diverse landscape with jungles, mountains, and valleys. Many rivers run through the country. The Orinoco River is Venezuela's largest river. It is 1,700 miles long. Forests cover half of Venezuela, and grasslands cover the other half. In the southern part of the country, rainforests provide homes for many different animals. Jaguars and other wildcats are in Venezuela's forests. Bears, deer, monkeys, and skunks are also nearby. Alligators, lizards, and turtles live in rivers and swamps. Many birds, such as parrots, ducks, and herons, also live in these swamps. Earning a living. Oil and natural gas make up much of Venezuela's economy. The area's natural resources include coal, diamond, gold, and iron ore. Many people work in factories. They produce aluminum, clothes, iron, and steel. Others have banking and service jobs. Farming is a small part of the economy. The main crops include bananas, corn, rice, and sugarcane. Many farmers raise cattle in the grasslands. Cute. Life in Venezuela. Carnival is a popular holiday in Venezuela. Every February, people hold parades, play games, and party in the streets. Food is an important part of Venezuelan society. Common foods include black beans, a type of banana called plantains, and rice. Many kinds of meat are cooked as part of their meals. Venezuela still practices toros collados, a form of bullfighting. Many enjoy baseball and soccer. Adventure seekers kayak down the Orinoco River, and some climb or ski on the mountain ranges. Most people in Venezuela are Catholic. They celebrate holidays such as Christmas and Easter. Smaller groups of Venezuelans follow other religions. It's Carolina Herrera. Famous faces. Many talented people are from Venezuela. Carolina Herrera is a clothing designer. She was born on January 8th, 1939 in Caracas. In 1981, Herrera started a clothing company in New York City, New York. Soon famous women began to wear her clothes. Today, her line includes perfumes and men's clothes, among other collections. Oh dear. Why don't we look at the words this time? Hugo Chavez was president of Venezuela. He was born on July 28, 1954, in Sabaneta, Venezuela. Chavez started out in the army. He became unhappy with the government, so he tried to take it over in 1992. Chavez was arrested and went to prison until 1994. After his release, Chavez started a new political party. In 1998, he ran for president of Venezuela. Chavez served as president from 1999 to 2013. During those years, his ideas created a deeply divided country. Chavez died on March 5th, 2013 in Caracas. Yeah, I figured you didn't want to look at a picture of Hugo Chavez and Fidel Castro while I read. Not the most relaxing faces to look at. Let's imagine traveling to Venezuela. Here are some places you could go and things you could do. Ride. The cable car in Merida is the world's highest. It is 15,633 feet high and runs almost 8 miles. Yeah, you couldn't pay me to do that. I'd be crying the whole time. Explore. Coro is an early colonial village near the Caribbean coast. See more than 600 historic buildings. Hike. The Amazon rainforest receives more than 100 inches of rain per year. I'm not sure that's making me want to hike it, but okay. Discover. At 3,212 feet high, Angel Falls is the world's highest waterfall. And swim. Margarita Island is Venezuela's largest Caribbean island. Walk on the shore and swim in the Caribbean Sea. Yeah, I think that's the activity I'd like best. What else do we have here? Great country. It's Mount Roraima. It's a big flat top. The story of Venezuela is important to our world. Venezuela is a land of mountains and jungles. It is a country of people with strong beliefs. The people and places that make up Venezuela offer something special. They help make the world a more beautiful, interesting place. Venezuela Up Close. The official name of Venezuela is the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. Here's the flag. Population is 30,912,302. Estimation as of July 2016, it's the 43rd most populated country. Total area by rank. Total area is 352,144 square miles. It is the 33rd largest country. Capital is Caracas. Official language is Spanish. Currency is the Venezuelan bolivar. They are a federal republic. The national anthem is Gloria al Bravo Pueblo. Glory to the brave people. And that's the end of our book for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video relaxing and educational, and I hope that you have a very